So, what I like is the title of the news article for this, because it's called "We're Halfway There," and as soon as I hear that, the little millennial in me hears Bon Jovi. So I've been singing Bon Jovi for quite a bit, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it. I swear. I've been singing Bon Jovi all day. So again, we're going to go to the marketplace because why not? We're here. Why don't we do the marketplace first? Because you know how I said in January they started with... who did they start with in January? Ooh, Max and Bert. So we started... I don't know what that noise was. I'm so sorry, headphone users. Apologies. We started with Max and Bert. We've had a pattern of plushie plushie kind of thing happening. And I said last month in May, I said if they carry on this rhythm of how it's going, this pattern, it's gonna be a pet. It's gonna be one of these you can summon. Can I summon with the familiar? I can summon with a familiar. All the pets. So we started with Max and Bert, didn't we? We had that little guy, and I was so sure it was going to be a pet. I know. So noisy. This is why when you hang out around the banker and you're hearing lots of things making noises, these are the people that's... I'm the person that's making all the noise. This is me. I'm the problem. Yes, I know. Exactly, Max and Bert. Indeed. However, the devs have decided, spoiler alert, they're not going to do that. What they're going to do instead, in the Year of Darkpaw, is we're going to get another plushie. We're going to get Scorch the Scintillating. How's that? I will show you in the dressing room, but I think I need to be in the guild hall to properly show him off. So this is what it looks like. There he is. Way back then. Oh yes, the first pet came in an egg. It was the baby, yes, the baby dragon. Exactly, yes. He's still around. He walks around when you... he's kind of like the little dragon that walks around when you download stuff. Somewhere on the UI, there's normally a dragon. There's like a little walking dragon. He's still around. They still use the little dragon somewhere. Yeah, you're not going to see him very well, are you? Okay, what I will do then is I'll pop to our guild hall. I'm just going to save myself a call to the guild hall spell. It takes about half an hour to refresh itself. I'm going to have a quick jaunt to clean us. I'm going to go into the housing and leaderboards. And I'm going to enter the hall that way. Just to do that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's done it. Nice. So yeah, last month we had Andrina the Adorable. If you remember the terrible two twins that we had. So, I'm going to pop back to the marketplace. I'm going to go to the Year of Darkpaw. And I'm going to select Scorch the Scintillating Plushie. I'm going to purchase one completely free at the moment because he's free for June, or she's free for June, whichever way you want to do it. Scorch seems like a very non-gender confirming name, so take your pick. There they are. They're in my my bag. I'm going to place. Yeah, it's fine. Let's make Scorch as big as Scorch can go. Oh my gosh. Is Scorch bigger? Scorch is slightly bigger than Andrina, I think. Looks a little bit bigger. We're ready. There he goes. No spell, or kind of a spell effect. If I stand there, can you see the rippling that's happening? You look along the spines on the back, there's kind of a rippling effect going on. The spines are kind of wobbling. Oh, I know, you're such a scary dragon, I know. So scared. There's Scorch. Kind of like, yeah. Oh my gosh, they're all going for it. See what his animation is. So the animation is kind of less than Andrina's. Andrina's a bit more bouncy on the paws, whereas Scorch kind of sits there and then growls away. I think that's right. Looking at them both. Yeah. He's kind of big yawn, big stretch, but he's kind of got like a there is a very subtle effect around. I thought maybe with it being in the dressing room and it being see-through, like that dressing room glitch kind of thing that happens, I thought maybe he'd have like the flames around him. But I assume they're trying to save everybody's FPS when they walk into a guild hall and get confronted with about 14 of these around. So I don't believe you're limited to one. I think with the plushies you can have multiples. So I'm going to try and purchase another one for science. Apparently it's been delivered. We'll have a look. Third bag, yes. There we go. We've got a second one. So how small can he go? There we go. So that is the largest and the smallest that they can go. So you could, if you wanted, you could pop them on like a shelf or in a menagerie somewhere or something like that. That would be one of them. And then this one probably in the stable or something like that, maybe, I don't know. But there we are. You can have, so it looks like you can have as many as you want. Same with Andrina and the other plushies that turn up. There's no limit, apart from maybe the house item limit. And how many houses you have. Because let's not forget, I don't think there's a limit on house numbers either. So yes, you could just fill houses with these creatures if you wanted to. But that's the Year of Darkpaw plushie for June. They're all kind of similar reskins, a bit like the familiars that are available today, this month. This month. Get there eventually. What time frame are we working in? I don't know. But yes, that's what they're all available. If you missed out on any of them and you wanted to purchase, it will cost you Daybreak cash. Sorry, Darkpaw cash. Or Daybreak. Take your pick. You will have to add funds because there is Phantomch, the Fiery. We got that one last time. That was 1 month. And then Adrena is there. So she's still in the marketplace. Daybreak Cash works across all games. It does, doesn't it? I will make a note to do that. I'll make a note to use that one. But Adrena is still available if you looked at the plushie and you thought, oh, I missed out, I need that one. She's still there. It's going to cost you 400 Daybreak Cash. I'm not sure what the conversion rate is like. It's been a while since I bought any. But if you do have the all access, it's not going to show me now because I'm here. Bear with me. If you do have the all access, if you are a member, if you have like a subscription with any of the other Daybreak games like Lord of the Rings Online, Magic the Gathering, H1Z1, EverQuest, obviously, if you're playing on like Teak or the other progression server that I've forgotten the name for, but I know everybody I know is on Teak. So if you've got that, or if you're trying the beta for the New and Ashley Soul server on here, you will have a membership, and each month you'll get 500 Daybreak cash free on the anniversary when you started the subscription. So you will be able to purchase one of the Andarinas. It's a very long, convoluted way of saying each month you'll get 500 free, which means you'll be able to pick one of the free things that was free, but it last one of the previous months, but you now need to pay cash to get. That was a long thread. I'm going to put my teeth back in now. So Scorch will be free and available in the marketplace until the end of June, 30th of June again. After that, hydrate. Thank you! If you have water, if you have coffee, tea, Pepsi, whatever is your drink of choice and you have it with you, I have water with me today. Grab it and we'll hydrate. Thank you, Claire. Always looking out for us. That's where we are now. Yes, Scorch is available until end of June. He'll then become available in the marketplace still, but he'll be money. You'll need money for it. Okay, that is that. Ooh, I'm looking at my list of what I've got to do. So we did the freebie in the marketplace. You think Scorch is the coolest so far? Nice. I'm trying to think of a pun for hot, and my brain's just going, oh, you've got to talk about the gods next. So maybe it's best I don't think about a pun. He may be cool, but the air around him is quite warm. No to puns. Okay. Terrible. Right. Anyway, so that's gonna scare anybody who wants to log into the guild hall. I'm gonna leave that now. I'm gonna leave the guild hall. I'm gonna leave you to it. No, I needed the guild hall because I was gonna go to the avatar camp. Bear with me. You saw nothing? Just erase the last couple of minutes from your mind. There we go. Right, so each month there are 2 avatars for gods that turn up. And one turns up on the 1st of the month, and then another turns up around about the 19th of the month. I'm going to spoil where it is, but it's in the Common Lands. This month, the 1st of June, we have Mithaniel Marr. Mithaniel Marr, the Truthbringer, has finally decided to turn up. And as he wants, I don't know if he wants to or not. Not sure where that line of conversation was going, but normally, or previously back in the day, the Avatar of Valor would arrive in the Common Lands because this is where Marr is kind of associated with. These sort of statues. You know how we did the Return of the Light quest, which is up in the... Can I get the right point? There we go. That way? I need to put like a north, south, east, west on the wall behind me, in front of me, so I know where I'm pointing. But we did the Return of the Light with Canix, somebody or other. Where's he run off to? And it was all about the Knights of Truth. Canix is a Knight of Truth, and he wanted to... What did he want to do? Something or other. Power up the Lightbringer Wisp Lightstone. This dude. Canix Silverflame. We almost got the Blade of Valor put back together, and then the Freeport Knights turned up and killed him off. And then we ended up with a powered up Lightstone. I think I've still got it on me actually. Do I still have it on me? The Greater Lightstone. There it is. The legendary Greater Lightstone. Following the directions of Panic Silverflame, I was able to increase the power of the Lightstone gradually. He says this object has some importance amongst his people. Too bad he isn't around anymore, so I can ask him about it. Right. Yes. As is the problem with MMOs, NPCs respawn. So as far as your character knows, he's dead. However, he's still sat here for anybody else's.
Greetings to you as well, traveler. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must remain vigilant while this time is appointed unto me.
Okay, you're excused. So yes, he's to do with the Knights of Truth again. So it's Mithaniel Marr, and when the avatars turned up in Echoes of Phaedra, because the gods returned, Mithaniel Marr's avatar would arrive here in the Common Lands, this area. Somewhere. There's an X somewhere. Mithaniel Marr, there he is. So he'll be there. And then raid groups would turn up, 24 people at a time, try and kill him off, that sort of thing. So, I don't know where the avatar camp is. I thought it would be here. Logic. I logically depicted thought it would be here, but it's not. So, and I can't ask a guard either. So, to the wiki I go. EQ2, Year of Darkpaw. Let's have a look. Hopefully somebody's put it in there. Mithaniel Marr, here we go. Excuse me, that coffee's repeating back on me. We need to talk to the Herald of the Truthbringer. Well, that's okay, because we just need to find out where he is. So there's the waypoint. He is not too far away, I don't think. Okay, he's quite far away. It's in the middle. He's here, so we'll just travel over there. We'll travel that way while we do it. But yeah, we'll do a quick tour of the Common Lands. So here's the Common Lands. Way back when, probably EverQuest time, we're talking, Antonica and Common Lands were joined together. There was no split in the continents. Avoid the shadowy stags because I am mentored and I need to remember that. And then the rending and the shattering happened, the continent split, but because Mithaniel Marr was around in the Common Lands, he'll still perk up at the Common Lands, even though he's right next door to Freeport, and Freeport don't really look fondly upon Truthbringers. So here we go. He is associated with paladins. So this is why he's using the paladin helm. There, the one with the wings. And also, it looks like he's got a claymore on his back. It looks like it might be similar to the Kinos claymore. If anybody's ever done the one up, it's the one up in Kingdom of Sky. There's like a big long quest line. There's signature. The signature quest line is for the Kinos Claymore, because it's gone missing, spoiler alert. So there we go. So he's going to chill out. You can kind of see him. There he is. And you got the symbol for Marr, which is the sun. Well, you know, truth, sun, all that sort of stuff. Light. He's the twin brother to Herald Marr, the goddess of love. And he's the son of Taru Marr, whose herald is available at the moment. In the Isle of Marr, you go through into the behind the waterfall, that zone, and he's in there, his herald. Fallen Dynasty area, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, so there's the herald. I like the shaft of sunlight, just to really, really hit home. Like, are you getting it yet? Type thing. Well, are you getting it yet? Do you understand what? It's kind of like, can you hear the angels singing? Type thing going on. But yes, he's very sort of, yeah, he's represented by the lion, sort of truth and light and that sort of thing. Not justice. There is a god of justice, the tribunal, but I think Mithaniel Marr works closely with them. So yes, he's good aligned, shall we say. He's the most good aligned of them all. He is the good god. But yes, so any shiny, that sort of thing. Spawns in the plane of valor. Yes, he does. That's his plane. So valor, truth, truth, light, that sort of thing. Typically found near the halls of valor. Yes. Chat GPT knows. He does. So he can say it's probably one of the easier camps to find as well, or get to, because it's literally just in the middle of the common lands here. You don't have to travel through any dangerous areas like level 60 areas, or try and find a way up to the top of a mountain. That type of thing. So there's him, and probably the Bertoxulox one, who's in Antonica. He's probably an easy one to find as well. So, shall we have a look at what the merchant has for sale? The merchant's a froglock. Yay! The froglocks are also, I don't know if they're kind of linked to Mithaniel. Trying to think if it was Mithaniel that created the froglocks, or froglocks kind of worship Mithaniel Marr, that sort of thing. There is a close association between Mithaniel Marr and the froglocks, which is why he's a froglock. Nice. So he has for sale, let's have a look. I can already see one, but we'll go to the top as we always do. So we have the limited time purchase, the altar travel unlock, which means if you have the altar, the celebration altar that's like 2 down from where the unlock is, you will place the altar down in a house. The frog, I'll move him over so you can see him. There you go, got some frogs. You'll be able to place it down, and then you'll be able to travel straight here to this camp. So it works if your guild wants to raid the avatar when it turns up. If you're a raiding guild and you want to do that, you like frogs? Awesome! There is a frog for you. Amazing. You've got the banner of the Truthbringer. Oh, I've covered the frog. Bear with me. There we go. The banner of the Truthbringer, which we've just seen behind the guy. No, the avatar. You've got the celebration altar, which is kind of it's the altars that carpenters can make, and it's the high quality version of it. But I think it's another version of that. I think it's one above that. Because I know there's some that have got the shiny stuff on them, but I don't know how shiny they are. It's been a while since I looked at... I know there's a... You can pick the recipes up from Butcher Block Mountains, I think. There's a guy in the tents just at the docks. And he'll sell the recipes to carpenters who are looking to create altars for people. What else have we got? We've got the normal stuff. We've got the normal weapons that are available. We have the glaring Mithaniel Marr, Avatar of Valor Visage. Oh yes, there he is. So that's... Yeah, they're in everything. I assume you kind of want them in your haul somewhere. I think some people will have them. There is the Mithaniel Marr plushie. That's probably the easiest one to look at. So when Mithaniel Marr's avatar turns up, that's what it looks like. When you go to attack or raid, or if you happen to be on one of the TLE servers when Echoes of Phaedra is unlocked, and you just happen to be at the time when one of the avatars when they spawn in, that's what he'll look like, I believe. I've yet to see it. They normally spawn American time, and it's normally easier. It's normally 0:00 in the morning for me. So I've yet to see one of these avatars turn up. And I've yet to see them. But I believe they turn up, and they're very tall. I believe they're very, very tall. I have seen footage on YouTube's about people raiding these avatars when they first came out, when that Echoes of Phaedra was first released. But yeah, he's got the shiny wings on his helmet and everything. But yes, he is a very shiny guy. We have the trophy, which I think will probably be his... Oh, it's his shield. Oh, I thought it'd be the claymore. Ah. So the trophy this time is a shield. I think it's been the weapon every other time. This will be the first shield that we have. So anyway, we want to have a look at what the weapons look like, don't we? So, let's reset that because we don't want to be on a pony. I feel like I should have put some armour on for this. So there's the glaive. It's Truthbringer's Valorous Glaive. I can get my teeth in. It's quite a long sword. It will change depending on what size your character is. It'll scale to your character. So if you have a halfling or a gnome, it'll still have the same effects. It'll just be a shorter version of it to scale for your character. If you're an ogre or a barbarian, it will obviously be a bigger sword in comparison. So if you're a fae or a halfling and you come across a ogre that has this, like a taller character or a barbarian character, their sword will look a lot bigger, a lot taller than you are. Just because of how it scales. I'm a Karen. I'm kind of medium tall, I think. I'm not quite the tallest of the tall, and I'm not quite short. So this is what it looks like in a sort of medium capacity. But yeah, it's got kind of a nice hilt. I quite like that, and it's got quite nice engraving on it. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. So that has no stats on it. It goes into your appearance slot. However, if you do upgrade it by purchasing the glaive, and also the camp is fully researched, you can upgrade it to a rank 2. Which will give you stats. Now these are very bloated stats because they're level 125 and the stats get a little bit crazy up in that spot. So yes, don't worry too much about the stats. They would make sense to somebody who's level 125, 130. and it's fully geared out up there. But that's almost like a separate game. Once you hit sort of level 100, 110 and you head up into that area, it's almost like a different game. There's like a game within a game. We're down here at level 60. It doesn't matter to us. We're looking at how pretty it looks. There's also the Shield of the Truthbringer, which doesn't... Oh, it does have an... it does have an appearance. So if you wanted to, you could also have Mithaniel Marr's shield. So if you were one of these people that like the trophy, and you were like, no, wait, hang on, I've killed this avatar. I want to actually have the shield. I don't want it to sit on the trophy pedestal. I want to look as if I've turned around and taken it. Like I've looted this off the corpse type situation. I've played D&D today, can you tell? I want to loot the corpse. Yeah, so you can have the shield. There's a shield for you. It's got Mithaniel Marr's wings. Kind of his helmet and his wings in the middle of that there. And I think that's the newest. I think everything else is kind of things we've seen before. Yes, we've seen the pointy before. So yeah, I think it's just those two. There's no house item. There's none of the lacquered white stuff. And then there's just the normal. I say the normal, but it's the usual stuff that every avatar camp has. It's like the claws and the crossbow. Crossbow? And the symbol and things like that. We've seen all these before. We know what they look like. But yeah, if you wanted to... So if you had the... Where's the trophy? So they are. You can either use the trophy as a trophy, or if you have enough, you can wear the shield. That's not available until the camp is nearly complete. That will be researched 4 of 5 for the badge. And again, the glaive is 4 of 5 for that. So when the avatar is nearly turning up, that shows up. Right, so that's that one. That's the avatar camp done. The Darkpaw shinies for this month are in the Moors of Ukesha. That's a higher level zone than I am currently. So I'm not able to show you where they are physically. I have travelled out there and I can confirm that they are out there. However, I would die if I tried to get them on the stream. So, if you are sort of levels 60, 70 higher, they are in Moors of Ukesha. You go... So where you drop into the Moors of Ukesha, you've got the dropship landing. And you want to take the cannon over to the other side. And they're all over there. They're all in that bit area there, where the enemies are. Right, last little bit, last half hour. We want to do the monthly city festival. I've left it till last so I can go and do the rings. We'll hop on it. We'll have a run round on that. But yeah, so there's the avatar camp. If you are level 125, it's got missions for you, and that's how you get the tokens that you need, the celebration tokens. There we go. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the camp looks like when it's complete. What's going to become. What's available. Remember how I showed you in Rivervale, there was the clown with all the boxes around, and then the boxes kind of opened, and there was like the big symbol of Bristlebane around. We don't seem to have a lot. I'm assuming you're going to bring it in I'm like, bring it somewhere like a tractor beam. It's going to arrive. It's just going to be sort of like, you know, descend from the heavens. Yeah. I don't think I can do it on this character. You can get to... where is he? Somewhere. I think it might be Plane of Magic. You can go in and talk to Mithaniel Marr, like his actual self, like he lives. You can go and talk to him in the Plane of Valor. Because the Plane of Magic and the Plane of Valor are nearby to each other, and there's a whole great big long list quest line there. But yeah, you can do that, no problems. Right, so this month's City Festival is now running. I'm going to head back to the docks because I'm going to take the bell. I'm going to check the calendar. Well, there we are. This month's City Festival. Ooh, I've just seen what's next as well. So this month's City Festival on until the 7th is the New Halas City Festival. So we'll go and see what New Halas has available, what their specialties look like, and we'll also go and do the fly around freebooting, the freebooters one. We'll go do that. Where are we? Here we go. One, yeah. So we'll pop into New Halas, which is Frostfang Sea. We'll see what we can do. So yes, immediately you'll see that there's shinies everywhere. These are the normal, your normal shinies, which is your postage stuff. I do it. So you've got, oh, it's disappeared. Hang on. Halas. Oh, a Halas postage collection. You should normally, you've got your letterhead, your stamp, the envelope, the note paper, the postmark, and the sealing wax. That's all those. Why am I zooming out again? I don't need to. The freebooters is here, so shall I do? I might as well do the freebooters while I'm here. Why not?
Well met.
So, normal dude, the Aether Racing referee. He says, "Hi there. Want to help me test my new race? We keep doing these. Yeah, why not? Alright, get to the start platform and I'll equip you with a machine shortly. Try to beat the others around the track." Here I go. Okay. I've not done this one before, so this will be a new experience. Where's my mount disappeared to? Button somewhere. There it is. Okay. Take the mount off. Step near the teleporter. I've got 40 seconds. I like it. The new crash test pilot instructions. The first rule is don't crash. If you find yourself grounded, use spacebar to take off again. Watch for snowstorms. The snowstorms will sap your engine power. That's the tornadoes, as I call them. Definitely look for the floating gas clouds. They turbocharge your prop unit and will make you really zip along. Yeah. Let's close that. Have a look at the machine. Not too bad. It's like an upside down Enterprise. Am I showing my age if I say about Starship Enterprise it's upside down? Right, so there's gonna be, I'm gonna go quiet, and if I go quiet it's because I'm concentrating. Because I don't know where I'm going. There's a lot more snowstorms in this one. Trying to avoid the snowstorms, they keep wiggling. Oh god, where am I going? What was that? Oh my gosh, I thought I was in the drink there. One wrong move and I'm an ice cube. Right, gone back into the race now. It's just racing against time. There isn't actually anybody in here racing. I like the... Can you see the arrow made out of the glass clouds? Ooh, that was a big noise. Hit several of them that point. There's another arrow. Apologies to anybody who's wearing earphones. I'm wearing earphones and I was blasting my ears. Ah, that's... Come on. They really slow you down, these two. My gosh. There we go. I'm going to go wide. Hopefully it's going to pay off. Go south. I think this is the last one by the look of it. Yeah. That was a hard hit. Wow. So yeah, that's the run round. It's smaller, but I think tighter. I think I prefer the which one? I think I prefer the Antonican one. I think that's been a good one so far.
Hey there!
Good job! You've gathered valuable data from your pants and flight recorder. Yeah, the machine's as unreliable as ever. There we go. Oh, I think that counts as a quest. It definitely counts as a quest in my book. We'll do 87. And we'll budge off the Return of the Light for Aether Racing. Palace. There we go. Yeah. It's okay. I'm always working on the design of the craft and I can always use more data. You can race again, just ask. Alright. I'm gonna run away. I'm getting back up. Come on, fellas. I'm going to take my pets and I'm going to run off. So, I need to work out where the other people are. Where's the rest of the city festival? That's what I want to know. I don't remember. If not, I'll ask a guard. Oh yes, it's one thing. Avatar camp. If you don't know where it is, ask a guard. However, I'm Kinosian and the guards don't like me in Freeport, so they don't want to. they don't want to talk to me. So that's why I didn't ask a guard and I had to look it up. So, if you were the city festival, where would you be? Would you be out here? Where would you be? Okay, I'm gonna ask a guard. Because that I don't know. There's a guard. We can ask him. I'm gonna ask him for festival. I'm pretty sure some of them are called festival merchants. Where's he sending me? Festival crier. Yeah, okay, that'll do. I think the crier's involved. Not too... I was going in completely the wrong direction. Here we go. It's in the middle of town. There he is. Cool. Okay, so it's the same people. It's Chris Weathers again with the local specialties. So I'll go to him last. You've still got Susan Swiftneedle that rents the outfit. So if you rent an outfit from her and then camp out, you'll lose the rental. You'll go back to what you were wearing before. We've got Jenny Merito. Oh, Ribbit's out. Didn't we help you?
Well met.
My Spider Puffs won second place as a local favourite. I'm pretty sure we saved Ribbit. We the Pilgrims at the very beginning. You got Sanya, he's got the general goods, and we'll talk to Mystic Margaret. Let's see what our fortune is this month. Greetings. You seek to have your fortune told. Cross my palm with 5 gold coins, and I'll see what the stars predict this month. Sure, tell me that I'll be rich. Your cherished belief that the quill is mightier than the sword will be put to test this week when you try to face down an angry group of broken skull pirates with only a dandy elm quill to defend yourself. That's not telling me I'm going to be rich, though. I don't know. That's not me being rich. For sure. No, I is not rich at all. And then we finally have Chris Weathers, who does the local specialties. Excuse me. So we've looked at the Kinos one. That's white marble. We've looked at the Freeport one, I think, which is a black marble. I think. Or have I shown you that in a house item? We've definitely done Neriac, which is the blue marble. Gorowin is a red. What's the next? Kelethin is like a woody orange kind of colour. And New Halas is quite unique as well, because Halas is it's kind of like it looks like what you think Halas would look like. It's the kind of wood and stone stuff. So if you have the Halas housing, this goes very nicely inside there. It matches the decor that's in there. So what I'll do is I'll go down the list of things, because I think this is probably one of the most interesting. Thank you, DBC. This is one of the most interesting looking furniture pieces, and also that's available. So I'll show you what these are. So these will be available until whenever midnight PDT is on the through to the 8th for you. So for me, in the UK, it's 8 AM in the morning on the 8th. So it's only for 7 days, really, that the city festivals turn up, and they rotate as well. So the New Halas stuff will only be available until, what are we day today? Wednesday 5th. So let's say Friday morning. Let's say Friday. But yes, if you have any city tokens, if you don't, then you can do the freebooter one. Or any crafting quest will also give you city tokens. There's some interesting pieces. So we have a Coldane anvil, but I've kind of seen that used in different places as well. It's not just an anvil. There's the forge, which looks like that, which has like a almost like a fireplace effect happening. So if you wanted a cheap, two city tokens, there's like a cheap fireplace there. There's the different forge, which again is a different fireplace looking. I've seen these used in the homes that are available, all the different various homes. And it's kind of like a cheap way of making your own fireplace if you needed something quickly. Oh, that's really far out. There's an interesting looking torch, sconce kind of thing. It is almost cyberpunk, isn't it? Yes, have another look. It's going to be sort of this colour, the brighter colour, but because I zoom out to see it, it goes a bit darker. So that's what it's going to look like inside the house with the light on it. There's the wall sconce, which is a blue candle, and sort of an orangey, reddy coloured piece there. That's really nice. I don't know how bright that is. I don't think it's very bright. I don't think that's. There's the bed, which could be anything. Could be a if you wanted to do like an industry place, sort of like crafting area. It could be used as like a tanning, not tanning. Yeah, what's that one where they They used to make leather by putting the fur or the skin of the animal in various different compounds and things. I think that's tanning. I think my knowledge is kind of fading. Tanning. Is that what it is? Cool. Okay. Chat says yes, so I'm gonna bow to chat. There's a hanging lamp, pendant lamp, which is quite nice. Again, if you wanted to use that in any different situations, like you just wanted a bit of the chain, or you just wanted the top of it, if you wanted to turn it over and have it like a bottle or something, you could do that on like and hide sort of from the bottom of the blue up, but if you turned it over it would be down, kind of thing. That would be interesting. Or have it on its side for something. There's a carved stool. That's quite nice if you have the open books. So some of the books that you see are closed, but there are some that are opened. And you can have it kind of like almost like a pedestal type situation with the books on. There's a curved bench, which doesn't have to be a bench. You can use it for anything that you want. It's quite a wide one as well, quite a long curved bench. I think I showed you the curved counter before, which has got like the rocks and the wood pieces. If you wanted to put that on a wall and put paintings on it or something, like 3 paintings in kind of like a triac kind of way. Tripac? What's it called? It's the first time one of these display counters has turned up on the dressing room. Normally they just kind of sit there and go, oh, I don't know, it's see-through. But if you had a really nice sword or something that you wanted to place in a sort of a museum-y kind of display counter, say you picked up all these heritage quest swords. So you've got like the bone-bladed claymore, you've got a ghoulbane, you've got the screaming mace, other ones. There's a couple of, is it Grim Mist, Green Mist, something like that. There's something to do, there's some sort of sword to do with the Green Mist. That sort of thing. There's lots of swords for the heritage quest. You can put them in there, or you could, if you wanted to, get all the items. So like the light stone that I've picked up. There's the mana stone. There's a few other pieces, like little things that you can pick up and put in there and display. Interesting double bed. It doesn't look very comfy. I don't think I'd get a very good night's sleep on that kind of thing. If you slept on your back, I think you'd be okay. Anything off that, I don't think you'd be to have fun on that. That's not looking like a comfy bed. There's no pillow or anything on there. The ice chair. I'd have to sit on a cushion. There's no way I could do that. I'd need a cushion. Again, you don't have to use that as a chair. You could use the back of it for something. That would be quite nice in some sort of, maybe a memorial garden, as a stone, a marker stone or something like that. Or any other sort of place that you wanted to look at that. That's just the way my head first went. Or anything. There's an ice goblet. Which is kind of like a, yeah. Be good for an ice latte, I think. Put the coffee in there, you'd never need ice cubes. It's just one giant ice cube. There's an ice stool. Which I don't think anybody is going to put their bum on. There's no way anybody is going to be sitting on this. So use your imagination, see what you can come up with for what that could be. There's an ice table. Are we seeing an ice theme? I hope we're getting the theme across here. Which again, you don't have to use as a table. You can put it upright and have it as a sort of a shield maybe somewhere. Or some sort of decoration for a wall. anything you wanted, really. There's a long counter, which goes with the curved counter, but is straight. Not in Pride Month. There's the pedestal table, which again, that could be used for a multitude of different things. There's the sign. Now the signs are interesting because it comes enchanted with a magic mouth spell. If anybody's ever played D&D or any other TTRPGs that have an equivalent, you can literally enchant it where you open a box and type the what you want, the message. It's like a short message. So I know in 5e it's 25 characters or like 25 words. However, for the Halas signs, it's a little bit longer. For the house signs, even not Halas signs. That each city has their own variant. Blech. Start again. Each city has their own variation of a sign. So the Halas one kind of looks like a piece of stone that you can put on the wall. There's the Halas stone inlaid bar table. That's fun. I like that one. If you were doing a pub, say, I think everybody's done like a bar or a pub or an inn, tavern kind of thing in their own homes. This is really nice for making just like lots of tables. Just dot these around and you've got an instant bar. Especially with the long counters as well. There's the mirror. It's not working because it's glass. But if you put it on the wall, you can see your character's reflection in it. Depending on your graphic settings. So if your graphic settings are high enough, you will be able to see your character. There's obviously the armour. What have we got? The new Halas Combine Leather Armour Crate. That's very pretty. I like that. Goes very well with Mithaniel Marr's shield as well. It's very detailed. I'll try not to zoom in on the crotch, hey? We'll zoom in on somewhere different. Straight away. Oh my. I particularly like the belt, and I like how this sash comes down to here, but it's also kind of tied by the belt because you can kind of see it here as well, and also on the back. Yeah. The pet's making noises behind me. There's the fire pit, which you can see kind of like the glow appearing. If I zoom in a little bit more, it disappears. But that sort of, where it's disappeared, you can see kind of where the effect would be. That gives you an idea. It's a fireworks launcher, which looks like that, and launches fireworks. I think of the colour of Halas, like this sort of white blue colour. But it's been a while since I set the fireworks off and I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to double check. And then we've got to the polished ice. So it's the building blocks, which are, yeah, it looks like that. So if you wanted to make like an ice castle, like snow, I think I get like Snow Queen vibes from it. The polished blocks. So they are all in here. On like an ice skating rink or something to do with Frostfell, that kind of situation. So I'm going to skip all those because those are all the kind of things you've already seen. Yeah, you've seen the columns. They all look, it's all the same texture. It's just in a different way. There we go. And then, so that's the last of them. All down there. We've got a simple Coldane door. It's very simple. There's a bookcase. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That looks fun. That's pop that next to the bed and it's like a bedtime reading kind of thing. There's a stone inlaid column. yeah, I don't know. I think that's a bit. Yeah, I'd need a specific spot for that. I'm not quite sure where that would go. I've never used one of these before. I'd have to look out and see if anybody's actually used one of these in their detailed builds yet. There's a tall bookcase, which was backwards apparently. I think I've seen this before in one of the houses in Halas itself. It would look nice, but without these massive, great big stones. That's the one thing I struggle with in Halas is the stone. It's very rustic, shall we say, to have these massive, great big stone pieces. Like, I don't know, it's the what's it called? Where you're delivering something and putting something together. Something ends with itics. It'll come to me eventually. But the kind of how would you transport that, and why would you look at two massive stone pieces there and say, yeah, I want to nail or fix 4 pieces of wood between them and make them into bookcases? It doesn't seem to be logistics. I got it. It came to me. The logistics of the situation. Why would you take those 2 great big stone pieces and put them together like that when these exist? These kind of like shapes exist, and all you need to do is make a bigger version of that kind of thing. I don't know. Just me thinking. I don't know. And then finally is the worn banners. If you are collecting them, there's one for each city, and that's what it looks like for Halas. There, so it's got kind of the theme of Halas, that yellowy gold with the red, and also the Halas banner. So yeah, so that is Chris Weather's local specialties for Halas. That's all of them, and also there are only a couple of city tokens each. You'll get a city token for completing a writ in the that froglock swimming behind has just distracted me. He's just swimming in the sea, in the water. Off he goes. But yes, you'll get a city token for completing a city task, either a trade skill writ or one of the city writs. We haven't really touched on city writs yet, but there are city writs that are available. You can go and talk to certain people and they'll ask you to go and kill a certain mob or a certain number of them, and you'll get a city token for doing that. And they're repeatable, and you can do them multiple times and gain that. Yeah, I'm just going to snooze that ad because I'm pretty much finished. So that's it. That's City Festival. So we've got the Pride familiars on until the end of June. The Avatar camp and the free item from the marketplace is heading on until the end of June as well. The Halas City Festival is on until the 7th. And the shinies for this month, the Darkpaw shinies, are available in the Moors of Yakesha. And I think that is enough for June. I don't know. There will be a second Avatar camp turning up around about the 18th and 19th of June. So I will go and have a look at that one when that one turns up as well. But yeah, so that is pretty much... I think that'll do me. That's enough to be getting on with, I think.